Hello and welcome back to ANEWYOU, where I help twin flames to heal and to master thyself along thy twin flame journey. My name is Rubylee B and I am a self-mastery coach and I am a twin flame specialist. And so if you are on the twin flame journey and if you want some support along your twin flame experience, I want you to click that bell and become a subscriber to ANEWYOU, for ANEWYOU has been created just for you. And so today I want to talk to you about asking God to help me, to help you to forgive. Now, in my last video, I talked about the power of holding on to unforgiveness. And so what I was reminded of is that oftentimes when we're looking for solutions as to why we're going through what it is that we're going through, we're searching for answers, we're trying to find a way out. Oftentimes, we tend to carry the burden of figuring out all of these things. And sometimes we just get into this rhythm, we just get into this habit of just taking on all of this hurt, all of the pain, taking on, trying to figure things out, trying to make things happen, that we rarely, don't stop sometimes and just ask God to help you with what it is that you're struggling with, what it is that you are trying to figure out. And so in my last video, I talked about doing some soul searching, doing some inner reflections to see where is it that you need to apply the art of forgiveness to. And what I have experienced over the past, sometimes it's hard for you to see your own self. Sometimes it's hard for you to see your own reflection. During those moments, those times in my life where I could see myself so clearly, where I could tap into seeing my own reflection, seeing the errors of my ways, or seeing what I do well at, right, has been always a time for me where I am in spirit inspired. When I'm outside of the inspiration, I can't see much. I can't see my own self, my own inner reflection when I'm outside of that realm of inspiration. And so in order to really be able to dive into the areas where you need to forgive, where you need to practice the art of forgiveness and releasing and letting things go, right? You may need to ask God to give you some insight into the areas where you need to forgive. Ask God, what areas of my life do I need to forgive? Who do I need to forgive? What do I need to forgive? What do I need to release and let go? What am I holding on to? Because sometimes we be holding on to a lot of stuff and we don't know what it is that we're holding on to, right? And so if you don't know what it is that you're holding on to, then you won't discover and know what it is that's holding you back. And so you must ask God to help you on your forgiveness journey. Ask God to help you to forgive, because forgiveness is not an easy thing to do. It's hard, it's difficult, especially when it comes to the matters of the heart, when it comes to pain. It's hard to forgive. And so ask God to help you to forgive. If you're struggling with forgiving people and letting situations go, if you find yourself on a daily basis just reminiscing over the past and just reminiscing over what they did and what they said or how they said it, right? Then you need to create your own spiritual practice of learning how to forgive and discovering the power of forgiveness for you in your life, in your world. And so that is it for today. I just wanted to give you that tad bit tip of showing you how to forgive. You ask God. You invite the Holy Spirit into your world, into your life, into your temple. That will help you to forgive. That will help you to gain insight and gain a revelation into the areas where you need to apply the art of forgiveness. Don't do it alone. Don't do it by yourself. We are living in a time where we, are into, self-development. And in my personal opinion, spiritual development for me equals personal development, right? For me, it's one and the same. But it's different, but it's one and the same, though. When you are on the journey of spiritually developing yourself, it leads you right into personal development, right? And so now if you're just into personal development, all that means is that you don't add the spiritual element to personal development. But even though, I've been to events, to, personal development events, and a lot of times they use spiritual principles, spiritual laws. They just word it differently to convey it to their audience. But oftentimes you'll still see that spiritual element even in those communities where it's just, strictly about personal development. But it's hard it's hard to talk about personal development without, emerging the spiritual aspect to it. And so that is it. That is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please remember to like it. Please remember to share. And please leave comments in the comment section. I want to hear from you. And so until next time, I leave you in love. Bye-bye.